massive day for the unemployed. Miskiff dropped the emiru files, and now they're getting crazy. So crazy, even XQC's new girlfriend chimed in. Hey, Asmongold, you gonna react to your queen emiru's 48 minutes of lies, or do you want to keep hitting on her, saying how cool you are for using the N-word as a password at 33 years old? Emiru sent this to me in a screenshot years ago.
Ooh, nobody gives a shit.
That is literally the coolest thing I've ever heard. And now nobody can hack your password, because if they do, they are racist. A creative, huh? Like I'm talking really creative like that. Screenshotted JK. At a certain point, he wasn't even the word anymore, lol. Everyone knows I said it, don't worry. Oh ho ho. So left-wingers, no hard R, we're calling her a racist chud. And then right-wingers, no hard R, we're calling her a based racist chud. This isn't 2020. Nobody gives a shit about slurs. Grow the f up. And then Miskiff immediately got exposed for saying the N-word himself. Yo, there's a in the car. Hot take, but I think saying the N-word to black people is bad. But there are times it's fully justified. Like, for instance, you stub your toe, or, you know, you're playing chess and you lose.
Damn it, I'm black.
So this went to Obama viral, and wait, trust me, there's more. I think I have videos of me saying it. Really, lol? Yeah, I think I have super bad stuff online and no one cares. But Pokemon is racist for her clips. But you don't try to act perfect, I guess. Yeah, that's why people hate her. Not because of the words. It's the fakeness, 100%. I feel like Miz is pretty much over the canceled stuff, but it's always gonna be there, and he can't joke around with it like I know he would because of OTK, lol. You can't trust these screenshotted JK. She wasn't joking. Also, I think it's a bit of a nerd move to hold on to this for like years and be vindictive with it, but what do I know? Oh my god, I want XQC to debunk her all over me.
Okay, chat. With what Adam says these days, and his content, and his views on things, what if he said, yeah, I said the N-word, what about it? His chat, he would gain viewers, and he would increase his support from people, and people would like him more. I mean, let's not act like this is a form of gotcha that he's gonna be avoiding, like he's gonna lose something from it.
When French Canadians start making sense, you know the world's upside down.
There's a lot of people, I'll probably repeat myself 4 or 5 times today, but I did see the post that was made about me and the alleged leaked Discord messages.
I feel like they're real. Why would he Photoshop them? That'd be like pretty bad.
I understand that everybody wants me to talk about it, but I am trying to get this lawsuit dismissed, and the only thing that I need to do is just simply not talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about anything. That's really about it. I have no comment at all. And whenever it is dismissed, I will explain everything.
Yeah, I remember Asmongold reacted to one of my videos on this same topic, and check this out. N-word, it's a GG Busta. A word I would never say, by the way.
I've never said the N-word in my life.
Oh, how the truth comes out. From Miskiff's side, I think going after Asmongold with this is a bit weird, but moving on. He also changed his Twitter banner and profile picture to Tectone's fiance as some sort of gotcha. And I think it's really weird to invoke somebody's girlfriend who's not involved into something, but I digress. And again, Miskiff is suing Asmongold and emiru, so they can't really even talk about it. And, you know, speaking of lawsuit, recently a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. You may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm they have caused. You can use the link in my description or scan the QR code to take a short quiz to see if you qualify for a case. It is entirely free to do, and you may be entitled to compensation. And now let's get right back into our video. If you're in the USA, share this link with your family and friends and tell them about this. Anyway, back to the lawsuit. XQC's girlfriend chimed in.
You're making out with somebody and how can you go back to this? I don't understand how you can go back to this, bro. If you're making out with your girlfriend who you've been in a relationship with for 3 years, and then you stick your hand down their pants and she says ah, and you take your hand out of her pants and you leave the house and you say sorry, that's not assault. You are if you think that's sexual assault. You are
You already know the gif the Pakistani teenager will use for this.
I mean, this is my girlfriend. I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do with this. Yeah, she's her own person.
You are
Yo.
Learn the word. It is what you are. That is not sexual assault.
She's gonna rip the hard R like that? Holy Bezet, I can't.
He says no.
Now she's just overdoing it. You know, a well-placed can hit pretty hard, but if you're saying it like 50 times in a sentence, it's like, bruh.
You think Felix asks every single time that we have any kind of sexual interaction? Can I please have sex with you, milady?
Bro said XQC chose the right girlfriend this time. I disagree. The cheeseburger who stole his McLaren was clearly the better option. Also, who was the neighbor in Miskiff's car? While the tables are turning, I wouldn't say they're turning towards Miskiff's favor. It's almost like they're turning against emiru. I gotta remind y'all how terrible his first response to this was. You know, she accused him of assault, and then he said she was a bad rabbit owner. So a lot of people dismissed his story and him being vindictive instead of him trying to clear his name. And in the new video, he actually established a timeline, brought some facts and a bunch of evidence, which was a lot better. But the way he's moving now, he thinks he's like Gucci Mane in 2006, you know, bringing up old ass messages. And again, while he is a bit of a cornball, he's definitely not guilty of an actual crime, and having to be labeled a assaulter is pretty intense.
You ever riz up women by telling them that your passwords are variations of the N-word?
Yes.
Okay, it's really not that funny. Speaking of unfunny, this massive virgin said, BRB, changing my banking passwords right now. Bruh, you having a screenshot of your ex's chat like this for blackmail makes you look like an abuser. My chat Reese friend said, no one cares about my N-word anymore. It's not 2020. And then he queued up a League of Legends. You know, Black Asmongold isn't real. He can't hurt you. It's like in an alternate universe. There's a Black Asmongold. Instead of talking about politics all day, he stole your bike.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Okay, screenshot JK was crazy, not gonna lie. That's probably the craziest thing to come out of this whole story. Literally adult middle schoolers. Me when I'm trying to impress my Discord e-kitten with edgy racisms. She was snaking her biggest white knight the whole time. No. Emiru's a snake. Screenshot of JK. Proceeds to screenshot it and send it to Miskiff to laugh at. Peak middle school behavior, where a crush talks about you behind your back to the person they actually like. Middle school is kind of where these streamers are mentally, though, so it makes sense. Amen, brother. These streamers are bums. I feel like a straight-up blue-collar worker making these YouTube videos, editing them myself, thinking of thumbnails and titles. Like, I'd be working hard.
My collar's blue and my neck is red.
I will expose everything about every person that you've ever known. I'm gay. And it is time to go full demon time.
He spent 9 months charging his goy beam. Even Hassan Piker chimed in. Grown-ass man stuck being an edgy 14-year-old. Brother, you dress like an edgy 14-year-old.
Didn't bro shock his dog? I shocked your mother's last night with my penis. She was like, oh my god, I can't believe it.
I feel like it's not even the fact that he used the N-word as his password, it's the fact that he told her and then she lied about it and screenshotted it. Also, in my previous video, I was speculating that Miskiff was deleting negative comments, but turns out he deleted a bunch of them on accident, which he addressed on his Discord, apparently.
That just reads like jealous ex to me. Miz's reputation and relationships, I think, were almost completely torched. One of the things I fucking hate about being like a streamer, and it's one of the reasons why I've liked associated with just kind of like normal human beings more than just streamer people. So I try to never date or whatever, or hook up even with streamers or whatever, is because anybody that is in the space just always has like the, oh, you wronged me? Well, time to start tweeting, time to go live, time to start talking to the whole internet. It's like, why? What the f is wrong with you? That, like, this is really, we're gonna go litigate all of our personal whatever now publicly because you want to feel good or you want support? Like, it's, God, it's so
Love or hate Hassan, he's definitely right here, and the fact that Emiru still hasn't went to the police with a restraining order, it helps Miskiff's case, as much as you want to believe it or not.
In Texas, a judge can grant a temporary ex parte protective order the same day on a finding, a clear and present danger, with a hearing within 14 days. Someone who genuinely needs protection can have a temporary order in hours.
like, I need to warn all women, he can never date anybody again. That's just so fucking cringe.
I mean, that's the truth, though. If a woman alts, I feel like people are more likely to believe her no. And again, this doesn't take Miskiff off the hook. He could very well still be an boyfriend, but will assault her too far. And that's the beauty of nuance. I don't gotta pick a side here. I could just farm both for money. Emiru back in the day made allegations that Miskiff would drive really fast in the car and would scare her. And, you know, his ex-girlfriends have corroborated that he's done the same behavior with them. So it wasn't looking good for Miz.
One of her claims that she made about me was they said that I drive very fast. Just watch this clip.
What's the fastest you've ever driven in your car?
I don't want to. Can they censor it if
160 miles an hour, guys. That's the fastest she's ever driven. That's nuts.
So she just told Asmund that she drove faster than 160 miles an hour. But wait for this.
I can't say because that's near
Yeah.
where we live.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
It's where we live. I live in a residential zone.
They're just both worth each other at this point. Disgusting. I would never drive that fast. If any law enforcement is watching, that wasn't me, and I did it on a track. And I crashed that car anyway, so catch me if you can. Subscribe if you genuinely don't give a f about any of this and just enjoy laughing at streamers.